Welcome to my review of Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection on Nintendo Switch. Guys, this is an amazing package, a great arcade experience on the go for the Nintendo Switch players. You can also get this on PS4, Xbox, PC. I prefer the Nintendo Switch version for me because it has many qualities that are essential for my life. A for esports, B for portability, and C for great fun. And D, bring the community together just to have fun and just relive the good old days of the arcade since 1987, obviously with the original Street Fighter. I think personally this is the weakest of the package, this is the first game, but it's nice they included it in this collection for all you nostalgia nerds out there and geeks who just want to retrace the old original steps and how it was evolved from an original concept of this first game was quite funny and ironically. There was originally a two-button system for this. No matter how hard you punch the button, you put more force strength into the punch. And then if you do the same for the kick, you punch the button for the kick to make it fully powerful and fully weak. It's really good. It's in the actual pitch history doc, which I'll show you later in the review. It's astoundingly pleasing for all history buffs out there. So I commend them for this. Capcom, well done for this. Right, I want to mention something that's been bothering me about this package, and a lot of people have addressed this in these reviews. When I first booted up the game on Street Fighter, it went up to level 5 difficulty. Not did I only know I was like blinded by silliness, I instantly thought, aha, right, go to the options. Capcom, why did you make things so hidden? It drives me a little bit crazy, but I found out you have to press a certain button to get to the options, but you have to do it before you launch the game. So I usually adjust it down from 5 to 3 to 2. I mean, that's more my comfortable level because 5 is extremely hard level, and it's always set to default. So Capcom, you did a little bit of a bad that just then. I have an interesting thing I want to say about the control scheme. It's a little bit weird and whiffy and waffy, and sometimes the inputs can look a bit jarring. I noticed when I used the Pro Controller, never used the D-pad for the Nintendo Pro Controller, it does not work. I find it hard to pull off moves, trying to do like counter circles and counter kicks. It took a little bit of adjusting to get used to the mechanics of the gameplay controls. But I found out I like the Nintendo Pro Controller better than the Joy-Con, because the Joy-Con one for me was too loose, I thought, and it goes in an odd direction when I don't want it to, so I noticed that a delegated issue. So I would highly recommend you guys buy a Hori arcade stick for this, because I'm definitely going to consider investing an arcade stick for pulling off some better moves at a faster time and a faster speed rate. So it makes more sense just to invest in better equipment. I like this personally in dock mode because it's better on the big screen and it's visually pleasing. I like the fact these are basically 12 arcade ROMs that people can actually. It's from the obviously Capcom CP1 and CP2 systems, which is Ace. So it's awesome. My online experiences for 4 of these games are a different experience depending on how strong your ping is. I played Street Fighter Alpha 3, and when I was playing against Akuma, I noticed it just dipped so low, and I was really furious. I was absolutely angry with Capcom. I don't know why you didn't bump up the servers. But maybe it might be fixed now, I could be wrong. But when I first played it, it lagged like crazy. And I was using a Wi-Fi connection. And sometimes it would do it on a hardwired Ethernet connection as well, which I am still puzzled to this day. Why in 2018 can't you bring up your servers up to par? This is my criticism of the online component of this package. But usually I play really good games on, as you're seeing now, on Street Fighter 3, the Third Strike game, is actually buttery smooth. But when I play it on Alpha 3 and Street Fighter 2, it lags like Laggy. This has to be the best part of the whole package for me personally, and I hope you guys like this. You can save your game at any time, no matter how many times you overwrite the file. You can load your game at any point in time, so what I like to do is play on a train and then save my progress, and then if I go on a train back, I load my game where I left off. That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Capcom, for this. And I like the fact you can change the screen orientation from original to full, wide, and you have TV filter and arcade filter like you do in the old arcade games. You can also put a border around it of all the artworks from all the games, which personally for me is good in a way, but it's been a little bit distracting for my eyes. But I personally like to go in widescreen because it's better on a widescreen TV or an HD TV that I got setup wise. But it's an amazing feature. I'm surprised you didn't put like Eagle or Psy graphic filter in there. It would have been awesome as well. Make it less pixelated or a little bit blurry. I liked it a little bit more blurry, would have helped a little bit. But that's awesome, isn't it? As this review comes to a close, I like to say a couple of words. I was so happy, Capcom, when you announced this package. It's amazing, truly remarkable achievement of great collaboration from all these developers who are really, truly passionate about this franchise. And it really shows. It will be echoed in eternity from past generations to new generations. It's one of the most well-celebrated fighting franchises for 30 years. And we will tell our grandkids, you know, we used to play Street Fighter 2 in the arcades, and I'll have a great memory of learning moves about how to do the spin kick with Guile, and how to do Stow's Yoga Flame. It's truly a great time capsule into our history, and we should celebrate it. So I give this collection 9 out of 10, and it's a well-deserved 9 out of 10, with only slight issues that I said from the very beginning, but the rest of the package is fantastic. So go out and buy it now, go to your local game shop, or go to GameStop in America and purchase this game. And let me know, guys, if you like this game as well. And also, could you say in the comments section, did you have any issues with this package as well? Would be useful as well. If you guys enjoyed this review of Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, remember to please like, comment, and subscribe. And as Retrodude says, Retro Forever! Signing out. Happy gaming, people. And let's Street Fight! Hadouken!